I'm delighted to be joined by Christopher Biggins all morning. It is so good to see you. You are like Mr. Christmas.
I know. Well, it's not far away, 2 days.
Oh, it's nearly here. Are you sorted? Are you organised? Is everything okay?
Totally organised. But funnily enough, because I usually do pantomime, and I'm taking a sabbatical this year, I'm usually much more organised because I do it all through the year. And so it has been a bit last minute, rushing to shops and getting bits, but I love Christmas.
And how lucky you'll be to actually spend some time with your loved ones, rather than just like the one day off usually.
I know. Well, I go to my godchildren in just outside Oxfordshire, and I usually have 24 hours if I'm lucky with them.
Yeah.
This year I got 5 days. I mean, it's going to be wonderful.
It'll be great. It really will. Now, tell me about the beard, because it's for a special thing.
It is. It's Decembeard, and I'm growing it for bowel cancer, which is a fantastic charity. And I lost my father, Bill, and I lost my dear friend, Linda Bellingham.
Of course.
And, you know, it's so easy to actually go along, and if you catch it in time, you can do something about it. But men especially are really bad about going to the doctor and if they've got a problem. So, you know, get there and see what they can do. But what do you think?
It's not bad.
No,
it's quite rugged.
It is.
I like it.
That's good, rugged. I like rugged.
Rugged Biggins.
And butch. You could say butch then, wouldn't you?
Butch and rugged.
Let's not go too far.
Absolutely. I'm loving the ho-ho-ho jumper.
Yeah,
I just think it's great. On Christmas Day, because, you know, normally you would be doing panto.
Yes.
Do you kind of... does everybody do a turn in your house, or is it just sort of...
No, it's quite laid back. But we have really good fun. We get up in the morning, have breakfast, and then we go to church, which I love doing. And then the end of the day, before lunch rather, we then open the presents. Which,
I love that.
Yes, I know, it's great. And they have a traditional lunch, which is
so it's
great.
a proper Christmas.
Proper Christmas. It's wonderful. Really good.
Sounds brilliant. And what about panto? You're not going to know... Surely next year.
Well,
what do you think? What do you think?
I think I probably will do one more. I mean, you know, I'm 68 this year.
Never.
Oh, yes, I am. Oh, yes, I am. And, you know, it's 12 performances a week. And I do 13 costume changes per show.
Right.
So, you know, I used to go into the theatre at 12, come out at 10 and go straight back to bed. And I've lost so many friends. You think to yourself, life is very precious.
It is.
You know, and do I need to be... I mean, last year I was in the Theatre Royal Nottingham, did the most incredible pantomime. We broke all box office records. It was wonderful. And I want to go out on the top. I don't want to go out having to go to terrible venues and being carried on by 2 male dancers.
Although... there is always that. Now, look, you are one of the most optimistic, happy people that I have ever met in my life. But you've had a bruising year. It's been a tough old year. It really has, with all the Celebrity Big Brother nonsense. Now, that's coming up in January. Your advice to anybody that's going into that show, what would it be?
Well, I think... I always say about all reality TV shows, and I say this about Celebrity Get Me Out of Here as well, is the important thing is to be yourself.
Of course.
You know, if you start acting as other characters, which in Celebrity Big Brother House happened right from day one.
Indeed.
People came in and acted a performance and they lost their way. Some of them lost their way even more than others. But the secret is to just be yourself, because then it can become easy.
No, exactly. And it's very, very difficult, these shows, because they assign a role to people.
They do.
Sometimes, and you have no control over the editing process, and it is very difficult. And I know it was bruising for you.
It really was.
You've put it behind you, though,
Oh, my goodness, it's way, way behind now. I'm almost
really
glad. 2017 is going to be brilliant.
What are you looking forward to most in 2017?
Well, I'm looking forward to, because I've got a new look on life, is that I want to enjoy myself more.
Right.
And, you know, I think as you get older, there are opportunities. You know, we've got it. We've got a house, we've got no mortgage, we've got beautiful paintings in our house, we've got everything you could possibly want. And I think now is the time to do things on your wish list, like travelling, like going to see things, going to see people. I mean, there's so much to do. And, you know, our business, the entertainment business and acting and television, you can take a little bit of a relax on it and only do the things you want to do.
That's very sound advice for anybody. I think that's really good. I mean, you were saying you went to see Dreamgirls recently, so you're going out more because you probably this time of year you wouldn't be going out because you'd be on the stage.
Absolutely
so
not.
you'd be able to see shows like that, and you love that show.
I mean, Dreamgirls is possibly one of the greatest evenings I've had in the theatre. I cried all the way through it, and I stood 3 or 4 times. And when in the interval, I went with Barbara Windsor. In the interval, we got up. Everybody had tissues. They were all crying. I mean, it is such an uplifting show. It's wonderful.
If you'd like to see even more great guests, then click here. There are plenty more fantastic interviews to come, so make sure that you subscribe.